Okay, here we are with episode 7. Excuse me, 8. We're gonna take on the gym in Ishtar City. We've had a few changes, not since last time, but in episode 7, Miss Kitty evolved into Persage, and our Bomb Bomb evolved into Electroburst with Fire Electric. We've got Fairy Steel from Chi-Chi, and Sharpedo is still here, and our Punch Bug, which is Bug and Fighting. And we haven't really spoken to anybody in town yet, so that's what we're gonna do. Beery Geary keeps harassing Chibi Bernie. Those are hard names to say. But it's only with the first one that the second strengthens. So I guess they evolve together? I haven't seen any Chibi Bernie. Hey pal, you really look super today, you know? You surely deserve a nice super potion. Thank you. Hippopotas aren't just the city's mascots, they also help in water transportation. Ooh, we have Ultra Balls. Let's get a few of those. Ancient people built these impressive pyramids by relying on conquerors' strength. Back in the days, they had nothing like this. What? Muscular update. These Pokemon from who knows where really are a pain in the neck, but we won't give up. For Queen Nufar! For Queen Nufar! Look, in Ishtar City, the sun is inside the rocks too. The Sunstone. I wonder how the queen can always show off such a flawless hairstyle despite the heat. I came back from an expedition in Gravity Tunnel. No fossils this time, just a nugget. Nice of you to share. Green flash, red flash. My son won these boxes at an auction, but they contain nothing but sand. That isn't common sand. It's refined sand of Stardust Beach. Okay. I never want to hear about berries again. I'm thinking of coming out to the Queen, but I fear I'm nothing more than a soldier to her. Aww. We're resting here until the hour brings to the change of guard. The sun always shines brightly upon Ishtar City. Thanks to this TM, you'll be able to freshen up a bit. What was it, though? Oh, waterfall. Okay, not ready to go talk to her. Only Weston's got what you're looking for. Come on, have a look. Mystic water. I do want the mystic water. And some heal powder. And let's fight him. Hey, keep your hands off. That's thievery, plain and simple. Don't mess around with a merchant. Ooh, that hurt. He turned sound type, so we're gonna hit him with electric because it's super effective. And let's see. So that Meowth is psychic type, and Bug is good against psychic, so let's see if he can win this. I was wrong to accuse you, I'm sorry. You were only having a look after all, but don't ever try that again. Grab this. Okay. Sunny day. I feel so scrambled. I feel like I've been sleeping for days. I must bring food to the master. Hehe, just kidding. I've always lived alone, but my hippopotas have helped me cope with the loneliness. Pokemon really are wonderful creatures. When hippopotas evolve into Hippowdon, its stamina increases more than tenfold. Only here, the best incenses of the entire region. Let's see. Ooh, those are expensive. We'll have to come back for another. Or see what we can sell. Because I want the incense that gives you money. I came here from distant Equinox Village just to enjoy the beauty of this oasis. But those fierce winds prevent me from going back to my homeland. If someone could stop those, they would deserve a generous reward. Sunflare Canyon. Queen Nufar herself requests your presence at the gym. Okay. We have the vastest assortment of herbal medicines in the Eldu region. Okay, yeah. Who is that? This got between my delicious leaves. I tried it, but it tasted terrible. He's dressed like a Weedle. Okay, let's go talk to the queen then. Oh, did we go this way? I need a big fish net to catch these birigiri. That Pokemon tricked us, but we'll learn from our mistakes. For the queen and the people. You proved your courage defending our city. You deserve to keep this item. Thank you. The queen wanted to speak with you. You should find her north of Ishtar City's gateway. Ah, there you are, Sage. I wanted wanted you to come here away from the soldiers to talk freely about today's events. I know for a fact that you are aware of the existence of the Xenoverse, and that Gengar's coming from there. Aster really hit the nail on the head when he hired a talented trainer like you. But I still need your help, Sage. You see, ex-Pokemon have not only caused troubles in this city, famous for its miraculous springs, but also in the Sunflare Canyon, a vital step in the water trade outside this oasis. Apparently, in the last few days, the fury of an ex-specimen has struck right on the canyon, blocking the way to both visitors and locals. Even if I couldn't counter it, when it seemed on the brink of defeat, that creature reborn to new life. That's why I'm asking for your help, Sage. The trade of this miracle water cannot stop. The welfare of the region is on the balance. So, are you in? Yeah. You really have a good heart. Despite your courage, I fear that Pokemon is still too strong for your current level, but don't panic. Abraham, my grandfather and cardinal of the region, will help you tap into your hidden potential. If you will join him in Fort Belt Town. He's also an old friend of your father's, besides being one of the most skillful trainers in Eldu, you know. But Gramps is a true hermit. The only way to get into a conversation with him is to bribe him with some miracle water. Here, take it. That's a bit large for a container, you say? Well, Gramps is kind of, outsized. I think I told you everything you needed, Sage. This journey will help you figure out the real operation of what you are wearing in your ear. That the oldie has a thorough knowledge of Eldu, and I'm sure he will help find answers to all your questions. Ah, foolish me. I did not tell you how to get to Fort Belt. So, go back to the gravity tunnel and head north. There you will find a huge boulder blocking your way, but don't beat yourself up. Insert this Herculeum H inside your Pokéwes, and hollow Hercules will move it for you. That is needlessly difficult to say. Now go, Sage, and come back victorious. Okay. I guess we're not beating that gym leader today. But we can do this. Move Sharknado up since we're going back through that cave. And I'm gonna give him... Let's give him the luck incense for now. And then we can just use repels, the rest of them, while we're in there. Maybe we can grab a couple more. Okay. Oh. Sorry, let's go heal up really quick. I'm not sure if I did that or not. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Cool music in here. Is this the one she's talking about? Must be. Hercules. Oh, wow. That was a really short tunnel. Oh, okay. Try not to focus your attention on one single Pokemon of your party. You better have more fellows you can rely on, don't you think? Okay. We really haven't seen that many grass types. I think we've seen like 3. Fluffy tail. An item that attracts Pokemon. Use it to flee from any battle with a wild Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so... New mall. Oh, I didn't... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, so I can't paralyze him at all. Maybe we just throw balls at him? The magma in its body reaches 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Its hump gets smaller when it uses fire-type moves. I will bloom the flower of victory. I like that Pokemon. Dratini. Sure, we'll switch. But I'm growing nothing but defeats. Phew, that was a weight off. Another ninja kid. Only the strongest ones can survive the bad weather. I've never seen that before. It's a dragon. Wonder how we get to that other side. Dragon gem. Ooh, it's a den. Oh, not allowed to fall on the ground. Okay. Try again. Okay, so right side and then left side. Really close. Okay, we went middle, so let's try right side. Ugh, choices. Dang. Okay. Let's try that other crack in the ground. Okay, two choices. I say we pick the further back one. Man, more choices. Okay. Man, okay. We've got a combination we haven't chosen yet. drill update, probably for Drillbur. Let's try and give some levels for Miss Kitty. I'm studying the Pokemon who inhabit the volcano area. Ditto. So I might have... Okay. I thought for a moment that I locked myself out. Dragon Claw. The only thing you can hear around here is Dredigan roaring. There must be a den somewhere near. There was. Ooh! We're for sure catching this guy. Perfect. It desperates for attention and makes everything with the sole purpose of getting noticed. When it fails, it starts whining as a baby. Shedding Pokemon. Ooh, we also don't have one of these. Ooh, that does nothing. Ooh, that was close. This Pokemon has a body of steel. To make its body, Aeron feeds on iron ore that it digs from mountains. To Fort Belt Town. I couldn't help noticing here in Eldu, Geodude are different from those I'm used to. A hiker like me must know every kind of rock-type Pokemon, so what about trading your Geodude for my Alolan Geodude? It seems fair to me. I'd love to. I think I have one, but I don't have it in my party. The path of the volcano is still too harsh for you, kid. Mount Starburst. I'd love to get to that Porygon Center so I can trade this guy. Out of this cave, you'll find Fort Belt Town and the Village of Dragons. Cool. I know, this may sound weird to you, but I'm a discerning collector of cans. If you have some rare cans with you, I'd love to have a look. What do you mean? Wait, is that a Star Cider special can? How did you get one? It's been out of production for years. Are you really giving it to me? In this case, I'll reward your kindness with this souvenir. Idol of Fire. What does that do? It's the famous Fort Belt's Idol of Fire, but I honestly don't know what's so special about it. Okay. A statue that represents the Pokemon revered in Fort Belt Town. It looks like it has no utility at all. And they call me a weirdo for collecting cans. When you encounter a wild Pokemon, don't flee. Face it down instead. Besides experience points, some of them could drop their held item on the ground. Okay. Oh, there was an item in the corner. Fort Belt Town, small village on the slopes of the volcano. I like the music of this one. A Pepe Kenyo started chasing me, and to defend myself, I threw a firestone at it. I didn't know that conking its head with that, it could become a Scoville. It's a miracle I'm still alive. I haven't seen one in the wild, but I would love to have one. No way, no idol of fire statue here either. Let's get a few more. You know what? We can get more Pokeballs too. Whoops. It seems that beside the idol of fire, in other civilizations, they worshipped an idol of grass and an idol of water. There are two kinds of people in the world, those with loaded guns and those who dig. Okay. With this, you'll be the one digging. I'm gonna cook a tasty rice with pepequeños seeds for my pal. I hope you like spice. Move Tutor's house. Only a few Pokemon can learn the technique passed on by my husband's family. Cardinal's palace is on the other side of the bridge, but a soldier is guarding the entrance. There is a hole in the ground right there. And I want to see what it is. Mount Starburst is so majestic from down here. I think my mom really needs a pet as a companion. I'll go on Route 13 and get her a cuddly Litten. Kids these days are nothing but layabouts. Back in my time, they'd had faced some real time on the volcano. Daddy really is a sick rapper. I swear someday I'll go see him in Hyperion City. I'm too old to venture into the Eldu Mountains. Time to pass the torch. Take it. From now on, you'll be my heir. Okay. Fort Belt's people used to worship an idol of fire, believed to be the incarnation of the volcano itself. I wonder which Pokemon it was. Me too. Dragon-type Pokemon are the most fearsome, but they blindly follow the Cardinal's orders. Mount Starburst is a treacherous dungeon crawling with ferocious wild Pokemon. Check your supply of medicine and repels before venturing in. Okay. The Queen had promptly informed me of your arrival, trainer. Anyway, I'm sorry to say the Cardinal is on the top of Mount Starburst at the moment. Extraordinary, the Queen granted me the honor to give the permission to reach him. But on one condition. You must first defeat me in a battle. Only then will you be allowed to reach the Cardinal. So, do you agree on these terms? Sure. I warn you, it won't be easy. That confusion went a long way. What? I'm the best soldier in Ishtar City's army. The queen was right about you. As we accorded, now you can go to the top of Mount Starburst and reach Cardinal Abraham. Good luck. Okie dokie. Cardinal's Palace. Gonna heal up for good measure. This music reminds me just a little bit of Cult of the Lamb. Dwebble. It looks like we haven't caught one yet. Oh, it's a bug type. Okay, I think we might be able to catch it. It makes a hole in a suitable rock. If that rock breaks, the Pokemon remains agitated until it locates a replacement. Okay, we can trade that, where's this? The tradition says certain individuals are destined to challenge the volcano alongside certain Pokemon. Luckily, you bear one of those. Is this the way? Oh, I thought it was up the stairs. We're gonna trade that Geodude. We'll come back for him. Cool. You'll see, Alolan Geodude is really electrifying, but this one's the real deal too. That scream is loud. But what's up the stairs? Oh. Okay. Nothing? Why would they do that then? Okay. Weird guy. Look who's here! Sage, what are you doing in here of all places? Are you looking for Cardinal Abraham? If I'm not mistaken, he usually trains at the top of this mountain. What am I doing, you say? Well, when science calls, the scientist answers. Mount Starburst is crawling with strong and aggressive fire-type Pokemon. However, it seems that Turtonator are anything but violent. Actually, they strive to help trainers who intend to cross the volcano. You see, to reach the top, it's necessary to cross over several lava pools. That's where Turtonator comes in. Hop on their shells to go beyond the lava-full areas and continue your climb. Oh, for the record, once you set foot on Mount Starburst, there's no way to escape. Neither using escape ropes nor other items. Be careful. It was nice to see you again. Bye-bye. Cool. I think we switch over to our water type. And we can give him the luck thing, or we can give him Mystic Water, and that seems the right move. Maybe not. Okay, let's see what these guys have to say. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. Okay, we can't put in Miss Kitty because she'll die to dark type moves. Or maybe we can false swipe. Holy moly. And we switched out because she has rough skin, and I didn't want it to die. To corner prey, they check each other's location using barks that only they can understand. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal Miss Kitty. Yeah. Oh, and we haven't saved in a while. Puff, it's roasty in here. Let me check our party. Oh, this is a wild one. I didn't need to fight it. I'm starting to think this isn't the best fishing spot. Cool. Ooh. Dang. Okay, we can give this win to Lancelot if he hits first. Headbutt's 100% accuracy. Please don't die. He's gonna evolve again, right? Because I don't love the current form. Hyper voice. Okay. Let's get rid of Babel. And we need to heal our shark. Wait, maybe we can just go out the front exit. Since we're still pretty close to the beginning. Because I really didn't take in that many items. I don't need it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. It's cool that Sour Cream finally learned another sound type move. It took a long time. Alright, our choices are to go right or to go left. I don't think we've... Oh. Ooh. Okay. Cool. I definitely want to catch one of those. Heat rock. Only a true hiker can hope to reach the top of the volcano. Medieval. That's cool. That has to be the evolution of Excalibur. That looks awesome. Like a Stonehenge UFO. Weedle made it really hard to decide who to put on your team because the Xenoverse Pokemon look so cool, but also just the regular fan-made Pokemon look amazing. Oh. It doesn't move. Maybe it's out of order. That's the chubby Bernie they've been talking about. He's cute. I have to have him. I love that so much. He's a marshmallow bear. Okay, let's see if we can do this. No rough skin. No rough skin. Please, no rough skin. Okay. The hard thing about Chi-Chi being the one that has false swipe is that it also has rough skin. Oh, it can't be switched out. So it might kill everything if they do physical damage to it. Fire Fairy. Its pelt contains sugary, high-calorie substances. It peacefully basks in the sunlight, ignoring Birigiri's bites. meant to put a Y, but that works too. Oh, and a Vulpix too. At the time of birth, it has just one tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of Pokemon in here. Okay. I say we check out the rest of this area and then move on from there. I'm not dormant like this volcano. I never sleep. That's not good for you. Flame charge. So we're not using repels in here right now because the Pokemon are really cool. And the shiny rates are heightened in this game. So maybe we get lucky. Ooh, we haven't caught a Torkoal yet though. We'll have to heal him to live. Sweet. Coal is the source of Torkoal's energy. Large amounts of coal can be found in the mountains where they live. Ooh, snowy. I really liked Chubby Bernie. This calls for a switch, I think. Let's keep Sharknado. I need her to learn a better psychic move. Well, I guess that's alright. Wahaha, you fell for my trick. Sasquatch? His feet are skis. Sweet, it cleared the path. Ooh, what's this? Iron Ball. Probably a special electric type Pokemon could get in there. Huh. Okay. Maui. Let's see if Miss Kitty can get him. Not good. Okay. Let's heal her. How do you live? Okay. We could go down. Where did we come from? Oh. Okay. Coughing. Okay. Lighter than air, gases in its body keep it aloft. The gases not only smell, but they are also explosive. That's not normal. Sure. Oh, it's a den. Ooh, we made it so far. Okay, I think we follow the same path. Oh gosh. Okay, the double jump wasn't the way. Is that what we're supposed to get? Pokemon left its den. Oh. Okay. I'm a little confused by that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I guess we fight it? What? Okay. I think that's good, and we're gonna just start throwing balls at it. Holy cow. Nice. Ooh, a Porygon Center. Thank goodness. Okay, we have options. Okay, can't go that way. Okay, can't go that way. I feel like... Yeah, let's keep Sharknado. And save. Leave. I'm meditating. I told you to leave. Me and my Scaleon are in the midst of our training. Nufar, you said? You must be quite tough if you managed to make it here, only to deliver me this water. I reckon it was hard. Let me give you and your Pokemon some, and it will give your strength back. Thank you. Bless me, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Abraham. Amongst the 4 cardinals of Eldu, I am the one who protects the ground you're walking on. Mount Starburst's the heartbeat of our region, and without a proper balance, it'd risk destroying its own ecosystem. I'm here to ward it off, and at the same time, I take the opportunity to forge my spirit. Did you see that, Scaleon? Someone came here for a visit. That's cute. It's an Eevee. Then tell me, my young friend, do you want to listen to the old legends? You see, I know them all inside out. Whoever believes I'm more than 500 years old is not that far from the truth. But if my guess serves, that's not what you're here for, am I right? You know, you remind me of a person. Of course, you must be Versal's child. You are 2 of a kind. Your father was a great man and a real asset to our region. The terrible news of his disappearance was quite a shock for all of us. Oh, forgive my rude demeanor. What did you say your name was? Sage. I assume you came here seeking answers, don't you, kid? Well then, I'll tell you everything I know about it, but stay strong because this story doesn't end well. You should know that your father has always been fascinated with science and its progress. That's why he decided, along with his best friend Victor, to set up a laboratory in Hadworth City, with the purpose of making it the biggest one in the region. Victor wasn't a skillful trainer, but to make up for it, he was a first-class mind. In other words, he was a perfect partner for your father. Step by step, the lab's staff enriched with new co-workers and became well known all over Eldu. Among them was the renowned Aster, a kid about your age back then, who was considered an excellent and particularly bright assistant. In short, your father was doing his dream job along his friends and with a splendid family. But then, the unthinkable. What you're wearing in your ear is the Earth Core, isn't it? Therefore, I shall say you're aware of the recent attacks by ex-Pokemon. They have become commonplace nowadays, but their discovery is not a recent thing. Your father and Victor discovered them. Creatures from a mysterious universe. The human mind could finally go further. Versal believed that these specimens had to be bred as normal Pokemon, but Victor had completely opposite ideals. Since then, their paths diverged and the passion burning in the laboratory wound down. Invested in his ideas, Victor resigned and promised he would have found a solution to the problem, using the funds acquired in his studies. He set up his own personal organization with the sole purpose of sealing the ex-Pokemon forever. As you might have guessed, Victor is the brains behind Team Dimension. Kid, it's very probable that he was the one who made your father Versal disappear, so that he could have no opponents. But unfortunately for him, his love has been inherited by a new generation led by Aster. Trust me, Team Dimension couldn't have made a worse enemy. Now I ask you to come with me, Sage. I've got something to show you. Here, kid, follow me. Where are we going? Was it this way? We're heading for the Zenith Cave, one of the 4 Xenogates of the region. The access is permitted only to those who achieve Luxflawn's blessings. But let's not argue semantics. I will explain everything later. The plan of Team Dimension is merely the first domino. The whole planet is in extreme danger. But to fully comprehend these words of mine, it is necessary for you to learn about this ancient legend. Billion years ago, the universe was ruled by a majestic and powerful Pokemon, Vacuum. Its size was comparable to the planet, its body burning like a star. Just like every creature, Vacuum was torn deep down by diametrically opposed intentions. The light, symbol of peace and evolution, and the darkness, bearer of terror and annihilation. Despite its tremendous power, the primeval creature was still subject to the arrow of time, and therefore doomed to age and become weaker and weaker. Meanwhile, the dark energy within the creature, willing to leave that dying shell, started rebelling with the purpose of establishing its own separated identity. And thus, the darkness busted out of its prison, causing the death of the Pokemon itself. A large-scale deflagration was triggered and unleashed life throughout our universe. Galaxies, stars, and planets were generated. The Earth formed, ruled half by the light being Luxflawn, who incarnated following the explosion, and half by the Dark Lord, Dragolisk. To maintain the balance between them, there were 3 elemental guardians, parts of Vacuum too. The starter Pokemon, Shyleon, Trishout, and Shulong. So called because they were forerunners of life. But Dragolisk was convinced that life wasn't necessary and banished them from its territory. Therefore, they found refuge in Luxflawn's domain. Thanks to them, the hemisphere under the rule of the Light Being grew prosperous and florid. On the other hand, the one under the Dark Lords rotted and remained at a primal, inhospitable stage. Whereupon the latter, envious of its brother's work, decided to make its move. It wanted to steal some of the energy Luxflawn used to make the Earth flourish so rapidly. Thanks to the intervention of both Luxflawn and the starter Pokemon, the attack turned into a defeat. However, Dragolisk was able to take over a tiny amount of energy it used to create soldiers under its will, the X-Pokemon. Along with its new army, the Dark One attempted another stampede, but it failed again. Then, according to legend, the Light Being, horrified by this greed for power, broke into its energy reserves to turn away, definitively, its evil twin. In doing so, Dragolisk was confined to another dimension, the Xenoverse. Under the domain of light, the Earth attained its fullest development. However, the Dark Lord never got over the defeat and tried several more times over the millennia to wreak havoc on its original planet by tearing fault lines in space-time. But if Team Dimension were to break into the Xenoverse, darkness would fall on our lives. The rifts, already located all over the region, would give Dragolisk its chance of revenge. It could finally be able to take over everything that Luxflawn has developed until now. But there is a way to avert this threat. The starter Pokemon are the harmony that keeps this world alive. You, Sage, bear one of them. You are the expected one whose duty is to prevent its destruction. The region, no, Earth, needs you. You are still missing something to do this, though. I took you here to ensure you obtain a power that goes far beyond the one you currently possess. I'm talking about Xenoversal evolution. Thanks to that, you will be able to unlock the full potential of your Pokemon. In order to be given this power, however, you have to cross the limits of man. Sage, you see that enormous cascade over there? That's not water flowing, it's terrestrial energy. It's Luxflawn itself trying to patch the rifts between this world and the other. Only those who possess the Earth Core can therefore walk through the Xenogate behind it. But to do that, you must be filled with a certain amount of grudge. That's why I don't know what you're going to face in there, or even give you any help. Remember though, without good, there is no evil, and vice versa. This is the key to harness blue energy. Enough with the lollygagging now, it's time to act. Come what may, always trust your ability and your Pokemons. Delve in there and come back victorious with an incredible new power. O light being, to you is my prayer. Grant your apostle the chance to face this trial. Now go, Sage. A weird energy spreads through the cascade. The Xenogate sucks you towards it. Ooh! Mwahaha! Finally, you can't even imagine how long I've been waiting for this moment. It could seem strange, but I don't need introductions because I am you. That's it. I'm your altar, your nemesis born and raised in this dark, gloomy world. I have no family, no friends, nothing like that. I've watched you every single day of your life. You have all I've ever wanted. I hate you with all my will. But the time for self-pity is over now. I'll finally have my revenge. By defeating you, I will take your place. You're scared, aren't you? During all these years, I have thrived on your grudge, growing stronger and stronger. You won't be the one defeating Team Dimension, not even the one saving Dad or anyone else. I will do it, and so I'll finally receive the glory I deserve. Come out, Trish out. Ooh, he's purple. See, Sage, this Trish out is just like me. It grew up in this cruel, primitive mood, not like your stupid Pokemon. You better watch out. This place is gonna be your grave. He looks kind of messed up. It feels wrong beating him with something else, but... Oh, wow. Is he a stalker? No, that's my alter, like, evil sage. I can't believe it. I lost. I really lost. How can you be so good? Why do you have everything while I have nothing? Aw. I am the reflection of your grudge, your negative ego. You should be afraid of me. Why are you still standing here without finishing me? You keep staying with me despite all this. This makes me happy? Yeah, because this is how my new life begins. From now on, I'll follow you like a shadow, and when your hatred will overwhelm you, I will come out and take it all, Sage. Hey, Sage, can you hear me? You have to come back. The gate is closing. The altar turned into the essence of the Xenoverse. It's the Xenoverse core. Hug, hug, hug. I got a new earring. The negative projection of your Pokemon turned into a ring, the Xenoversal ring. I see you managed to get the Xenoverse core. Why don't you try the new power right now, Sage? Go on, give the ring to your starter Pokemon. Cool. He changed form again. Still fire and sound. I wonder how it affects the stats. Look, your Pokemon has changed form. Sweet. So this is the essence of the Xenoverse core. Your Pokemon has a whole different look, more savage and more animal. Just like the Xenoverse, which knows no development. Bravo, Sage. You've been able to bridle your hatred and become stronger. Go on, take your Pokemon. We're going back to Fort Belt now. Okay. What the heck is happening? It doesn't seem to be able to control the blue energy. Sage, take your Pokemon back to its basic form. Ugh, where did it go now? The situation is critical, Sage. Your Pokemon has run away, but it can't have gone far. I'm sure it's still wandering around the volcano. There's no time to waste. I'm going to the top. Okay. Weird that my starter's gone. Sage, this way! Scaleon has been right on its tail. Your Pokemon can't escape now. But now, it's your duty to appease its rage. You're the only one who can do it. Someone's in trouble here, huh? Oh, it's the Gengar again. I'd definitely say so. An ex-Pokemon? Looks like I'm famous among old fogies, too. But I'm not here for my admirers. I got a bone to pick with this brat right here. Trishout is a valid member of the Xenoverse army now, and through it, I'll get my revenge. They say it's sweetest when it's served up cold, but who cares? Take her down. The situation is worse than expected. Scaleon, go over and help Sage. Oh, I totally have him. I don't have to catch him again, right? I wasn't expecting him to do that. Let's use this Scaleon. Murder! I didn't want to lose my starter just in case it wanted me to catch it again. No, no, no! And again, no! How can you always come out right? Trish out, destroy this nobody in the name of our Lord. What Lord? Aw, he loves me. How dare you turn your back on me and join these miserable beings? We're superior. She's too strong for me right now. I wouldn't get out of it easily. Bah, whatever. These fools will deal with the master, and then it will be the end for them. And you, little brat, just know that someday I'll get my revenge with my own hands. But until that day comes, adieu. Sage, try to appease your Pokemon's mind now. The battle made Trishout realize the real value of your friendship. Looks like it can control the blue energy now. Fortunately, everything turned out well in the end. Friendship between fellow adventurers overwhelms every spell. Am I right, Scaleon? Now you have that power in your hands. Try to limit the excesses. As you have seen it, it is a power which has its foundation in hatred, so when mishandled, it could lead to severe consequences. I urge you to use it well. It has been a real pleasure knowing you, Sage. It's been years since I last had the chance to meet a valiant trainer like you. With that power, you will finally level the playing field with Victor and his Team Dimension. Just remember, the almighty Luxflon watches over your path and protects you. Oh, I almost forgot. Now that you've resolved this issue, I'm sure that Nufar is ready to challenge you in her gym. But watch out! She could not be as large and muscular as her granddad, but she doesn't mess around. I want you to take this little present from me too. Icarium H. Using that contraption created by Aster, you can invoke my Scaleon to plow the skies above Eldu, and go back to places you've already visited. Why don't you give it a try and fly back to Ishtar? Promise me you will stand your ground with my niece, okay? I thought that was your granddaughter, not your niece. The power of friendship. Yeah, exactly. Oh, look who's back, Sage. Have you already challenged my niece in her gym? That breaks character. She was your granddaughter. Oh Okay, let's go ahead and fly back to Ishtar. Cool. 4 belt. Okay. Well, we made it through. And got a new evolution for our starter. And next episode, we're gonna take on the gym leader. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Bye.